main pillars of Canada's Farm Show is innovation, and it will be at the forefront at Canada's Farm Show 2021. We wanted to keep that theme rolling in Farm Show TV. So joining me today is Trevor Thomas from a Saskatchewan-based company who has jumped into innovation themselves. Trevor, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So Trevor, for those who are not familiar with Prairie Clean Energy, can you give us a little bit of a background of what you're all about?
Yes, I am the founder and chief relationship officer of Prairie Clean Energy. It's a company I've been trying to develop for the past 3 years. And over the last little while, we're able to take this from an idea to a business opportunity, not just for our province, for the prairies across Canada.
And so what exactly does your company do? How do they work?
Well, we will work with the producers and the farmers throughout the prairies, and we believe there's an opportunity to take flax straw be able to take flax straw and reuse it as a fuel source. So this gives the opportunity for our farmers throughout Western Canada, for the most part. One of the biggest issues you have with growing flax is getting rid of the flax straw because they cannot tillage it back into the field where it is a wood fiber. And with the biomass market growing very, very largely throughout Southeast Asia and Europe, we believe there's an opportunity to take our wood-based fiber of flax straw and turn it into a biomass fuel.
So I have to ask, Trevor, this isn't something that just naturally comes to your head out of the blue, is it? Or did it take some time to think of what you guys could come up with?
Well, I guess the best way to put it is I work with a few different business partners throughout Canada, and they're getting involved in the clean energy startups. So while I'm here in Saskatchewan, in the middle of the prairies, middle of the farmland, I was wondering what we could be able to do here in the prairies that could not just help myself and my family, but be able to help out our provinces and the prairies on going green. And it always goes back to our farm fields and what we have out there. We grow for food, but there's also an opportunity to grow for fuel.
I mean, you've kind of touched on it in both questions that I've asked so far, but what does this overall mean for not just farmers, but for the community? How does it benefit them?
Well, you think of it, we have an opportunity to take over 700,000 tons of flax straw off our field, use it as a fuel source, and make it carbon neutral. Right now, for the most part, our farmers, the only thing they can do right now is basically burn it in their fields because they can't tillage back into the fields, like I said. And right. So there's this opportunity where our farmers in our rural parts of our country can actually be a big part of the environment. You know, you think of 700,000 tons of flax straw being burned on our fields, that's a reduction of 700,000 tons of CO2 going in the atmosphere. So we believe what we are trying to develop here is that there's this opportunity, not just for us, but have our rural Saskatchewan, rural Alberta, Manitoba become a part of the environmental plan for this country.
Absolutely, and that's a huge benefit for many people, not just our community right here in Saskatchewan. Trevor, I think the natural question that is on many people's minds, especially during this time of pandemic, is how has the pandemic affected your business?
It has affected a lot of businesses and a lot of families through these times, and but with COVID and the slowdown of everything, this gave us opportunity to really focus on taking this dream and making it reality. So it's been an interesting time, I can say that's for sure.
For sure, and I guess that makes it easier for me to lead into the next question. You know, you've had this time to work out what you're hoping to see for the future for Prairie Clean Energy. What would you say 2021 looks like for the company, or what do you hope it looks like for the company?
Well, the hope is we can get through the regulation hurdles that have become blocks, but there are roadblocks that we can get through. But it just takes time, and that's where COVID has actually helped slow that down because governments are more focused on the COVID than the future, per se. So we believe that we can get through those hurdles and we can be able to start taking that straw off those fields and reusing it as a environmental fuel source, a secure and sustainable fuel source for the world.
For sure. And sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but it's certainly an innovation itself in what you're doing with this company. Do you have any other new products or any new products that you're hoping to launch or see come to fruition in the next year?
We do. We have been working very closely with the University of British Columbia. They have a leading biomass research facility here in North America. So they are testing flax for us right now, but the opportunities can become endless. You think of flax, wheat, the oats, the barley, canary. So we'll be testing through UBC all types of crops to see what BTUs are in there and how much fuel we can get off the fields.
So you're going to be definitely busy in 2021, and hopefully everything starts turning up the right way for you heading into the new year. Hard to believe that 2021 is only just a few months away. So hopefully, like I said, we'll see a turn for you to start getting going in the new year. But before then, if people want to learn more about what your company's all about, Trevor, where can they go to find out more information?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. They could go to our website, prairiecleanenergy.com, or our Facebook page or our Twitter page.
Perfect. And before I let you go, Trevor, was there anything else you wanted to add or anything that we may have missed that you'd like to let our viewers know about?
No, I think it's just everyone stay safe out there, and hopefully we can get into 2021 and get back to hugging people and saying hello.
I like that. That's the perfect way to end. Thank you so much for joining us today, Trevor, and good luck with everything in the future.
All right. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Thanks.